Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and has anybody seen my socks on this episode of Stanley Parable?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone.
Is that what my cat was carrying off?
He thought to himself, this is what I've wanted all along.
Well,
I got what I wanted.
I too am without socks.
Came to a set of two open doors.
oh yes, J.K. Lantern is here,
On his left.
Who?
as well as Layla M.
I'd like to point out that earlier you forgot to introduce us at all.
And Surat.
Yeah, again, that I was surprised to see that my cat had socks and I didn't recognize them.
The cat drugs.
Yep.
This entire game is cat drugs, and we're all being inflicted with an obsession for a bucket. I don't believe this. The bucket is our friend. These feelings were fucking real. Fuck the narrator. Sticky keys, sticky keys, sticky keys. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Sherman had his foot resting on some of the keys. On my keyboard.
As the cat does.
Pretty much.
Yep. No fucks given. Take a shot for every time I say fuck. You'll be dead by the end of this. Other cat.
Other cat.
Other cat. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Moo.
It's the best day ever again.
Crandall. What are you doing here?
Holy shit, it's another fucking day. The best day ever again. Because I'm a stupid fucking cat and I don't know shit. And I don't know how lucky I am.
Oh yeah, you sent me that
Yes,
during
I
the
did.
Murder by Numbers playthrough. Forgot
Yep.
about that.
I think once a year at random times my brother will send me that.
Beautiful.
Because I've got no reference level.
As we climb up some stairs and get our cardio on.
Pretend I know the lyrics to this song as if I heard it more than once. I'm so drunk I can barely see.
It's me through the day.
That's my favorite song.
I'm gonna go puking some hay.
That's my bush.
Don't
Larry?
mess with Sias's bush.
I've never actually watched. I have watched The Simpsons, but like I don't think I ever saw that episode specifically. I got that from a compilation of like drunk Corone from Hololive.
Oh wow. We escaped.
We
I can send you the link if you want, Lantern.
Yes, that's
Oh, maybe later. First we have to
Just
press
wanted to get to the
buttons.
meeting room, and
Buttons.
from now on, he would never be
Touch
alone
the button.
ever again.
Come on, push. There we go. Got it.
I like your fur. Sure.
I know one we haven't done yet.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
What do you think they did in this office
He
building?
wanted to stop by the
Push
employee
buttons?
lounge first, just to admire it.
Filed reports in
The
triplicate.
lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager
Maybe
to
they
get
were
back to
practicing their
business,
origami.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Because every Yoshi needs a good hat.
Stanley was so
That
bad
would
at
explain all the
following
origami
instructions,
boulders.
he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Should I reference to the moon or Origami
I think
King?
perhaps we've gotten off on the
Yes.
wrong foot here. I'm not
Okay.
Stanley, really, I'm I realize
this doesn't translate well.
You've been neglected. Really? In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Olivia's annoying.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
She on a different character for
Let
once.
me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now
No.
listen carefully, this is important.
Thank you.
Stanley walked through the red door.
The gray door.
You are willing to listen.
Ah, yes, the gray door, my
I
favorite.
have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't
Oh,
here.
God, this
running
ending.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would.
So do I. So let us out of here.
Just stop.
You whore.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
I feel happy.
actually feel-
I feel happy. I'm not dead.
I feel
Think of-
slightly gassy.
I think I'll go for a walk.
I'm not dead yet. I can dance and I can sing. I am not dead yet. I can do the Highland fling.
Well, now he's dead. You poked him on the head. And I know the song.
Once in every game, there goes a song like this.
It starts out very strange, and then the Landstorms make it worse.
Mwahaha.
Oh, Lantern's butt is very cute.
Hey!
How is a butt cute?
Lantern pulls it off.
Hey!
You know, this is all very nice. But then you remember the countless loops where the narrator has made you suffer, tried to kill you, and control you, and do very, very fucked up things. And above it all, that philosophy bullshit they tried to cram down your throat to make you feel beneath him. Yes, that's worse than the attempted murder.
Big snake.
Big Snake!
Big snake. All of this is to say, I don't forgive him. I've made it very clear how I feel about this man, but
I don't
Never
think
have I
he's
felt-
asking for forgiveness, though.
well, what is he asking for then? Control? This is still kind of controlling.
I think he's asking for a ham sandwich.
But he's
Could be.
But is he unbanned from Free Ham Sandwich Day?
Probably not.
Does he need to eat? He's a disembodied voice.
You don't have to need to eat to want to eat.
That's fair.
Or maybe it's like the skeleton in The Last Unicorn. He can't actually drink, but he remembers what wine tastes like.
That's sad. Yeah, that was what I was trying to
no relax.
transition to.
Wait, where are you going?
This.
Oh,
But then I chickened out.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Oh, well, you just put the idea in my head, sir. You really are only causing your own undoing.
No, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Maybe you should have
Please,
put
Stanley, think about what
railings.
you're doing.
Ah!
Oh,
Ow.
thank God. You lived. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was
You took
before.
everything away
We'll
from
both
me.
go back. Why are you doing this?
You took my bucket.
Death from above.
You took
Islander
my
burial.
You took my
Back
choices.
to the other
You
room.
took my sentience.
Do that for me? My God.
And then acted like it was my
Just
fault.
like my game, but you'll throw
You took
yourself
my
in this
cannoli?
platform over and over to be rid of it. You were literally willing to
When I
kill
told
You
you-
come to me
from being
on the day of my bucket's wedding.
correctly.
I
and
will
you
jump
asked
down
me to
and
go
say
through
no.
the left door.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Shut up, Debbie.
I really
This one is
did.
yours.
Good. This was my choice. My choice to flip you off. My choice to defy you and watch you suffer.
Guess I'll die.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yay, we did it. And then?
As if you changed.
Oh. Well, we died and went.
Buttons.
We died and went to heaven.
This might be the one you can't do without the bucket, though.
Is this what his job looks like?
This is what paradise looks like to Stanley.
I don't want to.
Endless buttons.
No thoughts, only buttons.
No thoughts, only buttons. I think when I originally played the game, I spent like half an hour in Button Heaven because I'm like, it took me a really long friggin' time to get here. It took a lot of effort, and I don't want to leave for that.
Also, why is there satanic music playing in heaven?
It's supposed to be an
Because-
angelic chorus.
It sounds satanic. Are we sure we're not in the bad place?
Oh, we're definitely in the bad place.
Yeah, I'd say I'd say we've been there this whole time.
Well, you know,
Yeah, the story definitely would be more interesting if the narrator was Ted Danson.
I might actually like him. Stanley, I can't believe you figured it out. You ruined everything. You know that, Stanley? Knocks
This
over a
game need-
cactus.
This game needs more foxes that recycle.
Yes.
I'm missing the reference here.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Mwahaha. Foxes.
Well, that was a fun button press. Okay. It
This
changed.
better devolve until there's nothing left.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Actually, I wonder. Oh. Nope, you can't even do it without the... with.
Yep, because the door closes behind you.
Test of time.
Oh, hello. The whiteboard ending!
The whiteboard ending.
The whiteboard ending.
The whiteboard ending.
The
A
white
corollary to the broom closet ending.
Is there actually an ending here, or is this another joke?
I'm pretty sure it's a joke.
But there's a dog mode.
Yep.
BORK! We have become Sias.
I love
Stanley pressed the bucket
how
upon
he
every
went
little thing in the
from me
Nothing was small.
being an emotional mess at the end of Super Mario, and I was like, it's all just so beautiful and meaningful, and now here I'm like, fuck life.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
I know that we can't do the blue and red door endings with the bucket, because it's a no bucket zone.
Okay.
But I think there is an alternate ending in the control room if you look for it.
Was it the one with the birds?
No, different one.
Oh, well, we can't go back now. Oh, wait.
That,
We can still get to the mind control room.
No, that's right. There's a door here.
does the dog mode wear off?
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be
I don't know.
Was no, never mind.
Is this someone's idea of a joke?
Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Dogs.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No idea where the last statue is either.
Nah, I guess we'll figure it out eventually.
I thought you were gonna be like, guess we'll figure it out in the next episode.
Oops, wrong button.
Did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos? It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew.
Ain't no rules saying the dog can't carry a bucket.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any
You should
notion
poop on his
that the
desk, 'cause we're a
number for the
dog.
keypad was 2845.
You get more mileage if you poop in the chair.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it
Just pee on the shoes. That's what Viola did.
Yes. This is the most logical explanation.
I have a story about that.
Go.
The thing is, this happened with the same person twice. Basically, a friend of mine in TDX, his roommate liked to drink quite a bit, and on more than one occasion, my friend woke up to find his roommate drunk and peeing on his shoes.
Reassuring that in this dark
Once-
moment of uncertainty,
When my dad was either drunk or
it is here for you, Stanley.
with a hangover,
Everything will be fine.
he went outside and peed in the bushes.
Wait, Stanley.
We have ring footage of this too.
When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. Bucket said nothing. Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over. Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life.
He's really speaking for Stanley right now, and we're supposed to believe that this person is real, that he has sentience.
Who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
The two are
Once
not.
Stanley had had
The
enough,
two can be mutually
he got
exclusive.
back in the elevator.
Ugh.
BORK.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
I hate dog mode.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
I realize that asking this question in the Stanley parable is futile. But what the hell is happening right now?
We're taking the bucket on a tour.
Yeah. We're getting him used to liking number 3.
This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion.
He began to wail on it, like I'm gonna wail on you at the end of this BS.
He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence, crushed by a wave of dejection.
There's no winning with this
Stanley
idiot.
returned to the elevator.
He just changes the story whenever he feels like it, and acts like it's our fault when he does that.
Maybe there are multiple Debbies.
Stanley and the bucket.
We've been over this. One's bad enough.
One another. Why suddenly could the bucket?
That's why there are going to be multiple of them here.
The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way
Ah.
down the elevator.
This is the bad place.
There must be a way to get through.
Mine specifically.
Communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there?
Now that I think about it, living the Stanley parable would be my bad place. Just add the smell of Mexican street corn, and we're all done.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work. For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything.
To stage 3.
BORK.
3.
One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one. There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
He worked so hard on that speech.
Uninteresting, he was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding.
BORK.
Oh, there's actually an echo
The
here.
bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
I'm gonna throw him through a brick wall. There are so many issues with that last ending that I don't even know where to start.
That's fair.
But we had the bucket. That makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Well, in this case, it made it worse. Maybe the bucket really is evil. There truly is no redeeming this game. Everyone is bad.
Even this coffee mug?
Okay, the coffee mug is fine.
Okay. Because everybody hates Mondays.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we can hate Mondays in the next episode. So,
We can.
until next time, take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
and-
girl.
Screw Debbie.